I had a fall. I fell backwards onto my hand. I decided to go to the doctor and have it checked out. I had an x-ray and they told me I had a fractured trapezium, which is the bone at the base of your thumb. So once I heard that I had a fractured bone in my hand, I wanted to make sure that I got to the best doctor possible, so that's how I kind of ended up with special surgery and Dr. Weiland.
He's an interesting guy. He presented to me with a pain in his thumbs, and to the point where he couldn't carry out his artistic endeavors, which was creating Tiffany-type lamps and things like that.
So when I went to Dr. Weiland, he did his x-rays and came back into the room, and again, I was in there thinking that I had a fractured bone in my hand, and he told me that it wasn't a fractured trapezium.
I evaluated him, and he had essentially arthritis, which is pretty severe, involving the base of his thumb.
I was completely blown away by that. I never expected walking in the door that I was going to end up coming out with a different diagnosis.
It's not uncommon. At special surgery, we have so many individuals who specialize in just specific areas of treatment. And I think that we have the expertise here that a lot of doctors who are really in general practice in orthopedics or do occasional thumb reconstruction don't have that experience and expertise.
I needed to be able to swing a heavy hammer in my hand. This was very handy. I do a lot of work around the house. But then I also do stained glass art and drawing and things like that. So I need to have very fine motor control.
And I thought we could help him, with surgery.
I wanted to make sure I was able to use my hands. So that's the real fear that I had. Those fears were really kind of silly in retrospect.
So he underwent surgery and did extremely well.
I wanted to thank Dr. Weiland for the great surgery that he did. So I made him a piece of stained glass and actually ran it to him in the hospital lobby and gave that to him.
And it hangs in my office, and it's extremely beautiful. But it's a very special thing to have a patient say you changed their life and were able to help them.